Now it's Ask the Dietitian with Sally Sawaya from Sally's Diet Right.
Welcome, Sally Sawaya.
Thank you, Gavin.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's always lovely to see you.
Yeah, lovely to see you too.
So if you have a question for Sally, Sally is the nutritionist, and she can answer any question you might have on nutrition, on dieting, anything like that.
Yes.
It's Sally's Diet Right on Facebook or sallysdietright.com on online. So what questions do we have already?
Okay, so somebody's asking, what does a good diet without sports contain?
Olga, there's no good diet without sports. You know, these two go together for optimal results. I mean, you cannot do one and skip the other. And even if you don't have time to exercise, just incorporate some normal activity into your day.
Like walking the stairs or
exactly,
whatever.
Or parking just, far from the entrance so you can walk a little bit. Chase your kids around the house, put some music and dance with them, Just the normal activity that you can do, it helps. Research say that you don't have to do like half an hour straight to boost your metabolism.
You can do it in parts?
It like 15 minutes in the morning if you have a treadmill at home, 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the afternoon. Just as long as they combine to make 30 minutes, it would be great for your health and your weight
So
loss.
just half an hour a day, it's not that bad.
Half an hour for good health. For weight loss, it's recommended 1 hour most days of the week.
Oh my God, 1 hour.
We can split that, Gavin.
Yeah. So we had a story earlier on about Juliana Rancic. She's on cancer medication. She eats a lot. She eats desserts. She eats balanced meals, and still she can't put any weight on. Why would that be?
Gavin, it's good that she's eating because normally cancer medication, they make your appetite go away. I mean, you reduce your appetite. You cannot eat anymore. But because she has cancer, there's a mechanism called cachexia. It means that her body, the breakdown of body tissues happen. So she has lots of breakdown and her metabolism goes up at the same time. So you never see someone with cancer gaining weight. You always see them going thinner and thinner. So because she burns a lot and she has breakdown of body tissues, and that's why.
Because people were describing her as being disgustingly thin.
And there's nothing she can do about it.
And then she heard about
sick,
that.
Gavin. I mean, she's sick. It's normal. And even if you boost her intake of calories and all the nutrients by having shakes or special shakes for cancer patients, you can barely make it. I mean, she can barely maintain her weight.
Yeah.
So she definitely will lose a little bit.
Okay, so what other questions do we have on 03-887-000?
Somebody was asking about stubborn fats. How can I lose my stubborn fats while maintaining my muscles?
Other than following a healthy, balanced diet, and in addition to cardio, Gavin, always they do cardio sessions, but the best way to prevent muscle loss is doing some resistance training or some strength training. So even as a woman, she can just carry light weights, and even she can do some weight training sessions. Sometimes they do personal training sessions or even group class exercise that help preserve the muscle mass.
Yeah.
So just as a note, like if you gain 1 kilogram of muscle, you burn 50 to 60 calories more during your day. So it's definitely recommended that you build your muscles or maintain it, definitely.
And what about the food? What food can you eat that's going to feed your muscles and help you lose weight, lose the fat?
Yeah, Gavin, you have to incorporate protein on every meal. Like in the morning, sources of protein can be low-fat milk, low-fat yogurt, labneh, cheese, turkey, and eggs. At lunch, you can have lean meat, chicken, fish, or some beans.
What about steak? Is steak okay to eat?
Okay, it depends. Okay, steak is, if you have it as lean without this visible fat, it's recommended that we have some red meat, but up to 2 times a week. So just for your heart health and your good cholesterol and your cholesterol, to maintain your healthy cholesterol levels, you cannot eat more than 2 times a week.
Okay.
So it's better to have more chicken breasts and definitely fish like 3 times a week. And go vegetarian. Now a new study says go vegetarian once a week. This helps reduce your saturated fat and make you live longer, be healthier,
Yeah.
So up to 2 times a week, I think it's fine.
Great.
Another question here says, if we do sports and eat healthy and we don't lose weight, but our shape is getting better, what can we do to lose the weight? So,
Sorry, what's that? Could you say that
so
one
this
again?
person is doing sports.
Yeah.
They're eating healthy. Their shape is getting better,
Okay.
but they're not actually losing weight. So how can they lose weight? That's still the last part.
If someone is on his ideal body weight or in a healthy weight range, it's difficult to lose weight because your body is used to that weight and you are on your ideal. But if you still have a few kilos to lose, these are the hardest to lose. If you have like 2 to 3 kilos left, you need to shock your body in a way. I mean, change your exercise routine and also change your diet in order to lose these extra kilos. So you need to
Shock something.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one says, I work out every day at night, and by 10 p.m. I'm starving. What should I eat?
You have to eat after your workout.
So it's late at night. They're maybe going to go to bed within a couple of hours. What foods can you eat before you sleep?
Gavin, because you exercise, even if you exercise at night, you have to eat after your exercise within 2 hours because the insulin response is high and the muscle needs nutrients and the glucose to go in. So you definitely need to combine carbohydrates and proteins, as I always advise. Like have a whole grain sandwich that has tuna, turkey, eggs, cheese inside it with lots of vegetables, and then definitely eat it very slowly and savor it so you will not feel hungry, and have a piece of fruit after that.
Great. Sally Sawaya is the dietitian from Sally's Diet Right. We'll ask her more questions after this.
Well, actually, we got a message from Patrick Bajani, the personal trainer to the personal trainers. So he trains personal trainers, and he's with us every Monday morning. And he just said, just wanted to thank Sally for her answer. No good diet without exercise. Unfortunately, a lot of dietitians stop their clients from exercising while dieting. I didn't
Why?
know this. Is that true?
Oh, just a second. Sorry, your microphone's on. Sorry.
Okay, Gavin, because if you don't exercise, you will lose more weight from your water and muscle mass. So the number you see on the scale will be less. For example, someone does a 1 week, after 2 weeks he comes to me. If he's dieting without exercise, he will lose, for example, 3 kilos.
Yeah.
If he's dieting with exercise, he loses 2 kilos because he's
Why?
maintaining his muscle and water reserves.
Oh, because the muscle
So
weighs
he
more than the fat.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah,
like in terms of the
exactly.
way it looks better maybe, but on the number on the scale is
Yeah.
bigger than it would be if he wasn't exercising.
Sure, and it's a misconception. Actually, when you exercise, you're maintaining your muscle mass and you're maintaining your metabolism. So if you do diet without exercise, your metabolism will go down and you will reach a plateau and you will not lose weight anymore. So definitely, it's just you have to have it together.
So it's not
Exercise
all
and
about
diet.
it's not all about the scale, because that can give you the wrong idea.
Yes, it's about the composition, Gavin.
Just
So I
look
know
in
when
the mirror.
someone comes, I mean, to me, it's just when they lose pure fat. I mean, I'm so ecstatic. If they're losing muscle and water, they're doing something wrong.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you, Patrick, for that message this morning. What else do we have?
Somebody wants to lose belly fat, and they're asking if it's a good idea to cut carbs during lunch and dinner.
Don't cut carbs completely. Just switch your carbs from the white carbs to whole grains. Whole grains, studies say that when you incorporate whole grains in your diet, you have less belly fat. So go for, burgol, quinoa, whole grain bread,
Yeah, like the
oats.
brown breads.
Yes, brown pasta, brown rice. You can just have but you have to control your portions also, okay? So other things for losing belly fat, you have to go on a low-fat diet. I mean, don't eat those fatty foods, junk food. These can make fat stick to your belly more. And salads and veggies have a very good relation with belly fat. If you have like 10 grams of fiber, of soluble fiber from fruits and vegetables, you build less fat over time. So this is another thing that we should think about. So more vegetables. And if you have yogurts like laban, we have low-fat laban here. The calcium, if you get your calcium from yogurt, you can lose more weight around your midsection.
Okay.
This is a new research. So drink lots of water too.
We've had a message from somebody who's actually underweight.
Yeah.
Somebody says, good morning. Do you recommend a gainer protein for someone who's underweight?
If he's not having a balanced diet, then he can get help from supplements, But if someone is eating well and his diet is balanced and full of all the good stuff, Gavin,
Yeah.
you can gain weight without these gainers. Except if you exercise a lot like you do.
But
then,
would you recommend them?
if he doesn't, if someone comes to me and he doesn't eat all the foods that I put on the piece of paper, then
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Then yes.
Okay.
But if he eats all these
So
good
they're
foods,
not going to do you any harm.
No, they won't do any harm, especially if you don't eat too much of the wholesome stuff.
Okay, great.
Another person has a cholesterol question.
Yeah.
Hi, Sally, Gavin, and Olga. I have adjusted to a cholesterol low diet, no fried foods, no sugary foods, over the last 3 years since I have a hereditary condition. I never went the cholesterol medicine route as my blood tests are good. So am I allowed to eat eggs, and how many per week would you recommend? And if I follow the advice, I think they're making a joke. They'll sue you if they end up with a clogged artery. So be careful with your advice.
Yeah, no. You know, everything, if you have a high cholesterol, just be careful of everything that comes from animal fats. The new research says that if you eat cholesterol from eggs or shrimps or other foods, it doesn't hurt your cholesterol as much as the saturated fat like butter, margarine, everything that's packaged with loads of trans fats inside, as well as high fat dairy and meat. So these you need to cut or limit very much.
Which ones are the ones we used to cut?
The saturated fat, those that come from animal fat, like the high fat meats and lots of dairy full fat dairy. So go for skimmed milk, go for lean meats, more fish, you know. This is very important. If you can have 2 to 3 eggs per week. If you have a condition of cholesterol, you have a hereditary condition. But for us now, if you're eating, you can have 1 egg every day if someone doesn't have any history.
Or they can have more egg whites.
Yeah, but the cholesterol in egg doesn't hurt you as much as you eat a high fat meat steak, for example. You know what I mean? The dietary cholesterol doesn't hurt your cholesterol. The saturated fat hurts it more. Am I clear?
A little bit.
No?
Very clear. Thank you for coming up to Bait Mary again.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Yeah, you did come up. So you sort of came over the hill.
Yes.
And on your Facebook page, you can answer questions as well.
Yes, definitely. It's Sally's Diet Right on Facebook, right spelled RITE, or on my website, sallysdietright.com.
Sally, thank you.
Welcome.